I tried to kick him wherever I could get him in his body, and it happened to be in a vulnerable part in your ribs like that, and it tends to disable you.
Hi there, and thank you to everybody for joining me for yet another video. Back at the channel had just gone viral. If you're new here, we like to cover crime and news, give analysis, and also bring you information that sometimes the mainstream media won't always tell you. So please like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into the video.
Man, what's wrong with you, lad?
We're filming everyone, mate.
Perverts, man.
Yeah. Like you then.
I don't record it.
Yeah. You're calling me a pervert for filming, right? So.
Yeah, a lot of kids around.
Yeah. I reckon you're a pervert.
Why am I a pervert?
Just because you got a blue t-shirt on.
What?
You got a blue t-shirt on.
What's a blue? That's grey and orange, mate.
That definitely makes you a pervert.
That makes you colourblind and a pervert.
What's you?
Since our last video on Charlie Veitch, Dan, who's also known as Curtis Arnold, and Fred, it appears that they have gathered a fan club of a different kind. In the past few months, after gaining a name for themselves in the town of Liverpool and Manchester, it appears that they are now having to do auditing in different places, with fear due to the backlash of their actions. This ranges from being heckled in the street on a daily basis, to having their crimes exposed by fellow YouTubers and making more videos, and even death threats. We will take a look at each individual person and the impact it's had on their life with regards to the backlash of their actions caused by auditing. But this is not to be mistaken with just normal everyday auditing. This is auditing of a different kind, that kind of preys on the vulnerable people of society, alcoholics, and also people addicted to narcotics. If these people are so adamant on making content that exposes society and the damage of Britain, I'm still baffled as to why they haven't set up a charity that would actually help these people, rather than exploit them and make money off the back of them.
I'll decide what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in anyway and get my stuff, but I'll come back. It's your lucky day, mate.
What?
It's your lucky day.
What's that for?
What do you mean? It's a drink, isn't it?
Yeah.
He said he wouldn't eat any food, so I just thought.
Good further, thank you.
It's a good night, yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
Strongbow's okay, yeah? Pint cans.
Soldier, I told you, any soldier is Will soldier.
Yeah. What do you mean, what did he do that for? He just tried to steal his beer.
I didn't, you dickhead. So you gave this guy alcohol, knowing he's homeless, knowing he's probably got an alcohol problem. Just for clicks.
But as Charlie Veitch, along with Curtis Arnold known as Dan, along with Close Protection Officer Fred, all start to gain a name for themselves, it seems with the price of being famous and people knowing you, also comes the price of responsibility and the backlash of your actions. Whereas some people might think it's cool to have somebody classed as a bodyguard or a close protection officer for yourself, in other terms, it speaks lots of volumes about the kind of person that you are and the activities that you carry out. After all, there's several auditors on the circuit of YouTube who do a very good job, and none of them seem to have a bodyguard. The reason that they don't have one is because they don't go out of their way trying to exploit people, abuse people for clicks, likes and revenue. There is also the factor to consider that people will start to notice you and want to know who you are and what you're about. This goes as far as even knowing your past and your previous crimes, and if you're not careful and you go to the extent of pushing the boundaries and the limits of people's privacy and also abusing them, you might just find you do it to the wrong person and they come looking for you.
Keep talking about shooters, but you're lying like Lucius. I used to run man down in my nights, now I just do it in my Pumas. Can't give me no back chat, I tell him shut up like Lucas. Free up my bros in the sun.
But since Curtis Arnold, also known as Dan, had his last court appearance in May 2025 this year for filming at Spring Hill Prison, it seems he's not willing to take the gamble and the risks anymore, but rather put someone else in front of the firing line. Even if this means that they end up with armed police at their house and being arrested for attempted burglary.
Reason for the video today is I've had some big developments today over the past 12 hours.
Never believe this, you really won't.
The police executed a search warrant on where I live today. So I live here with my disabled mother. They came in with a search warrant, and they dragged her downstairs, put her in a room. It consisted of 8 officers. 5 of them were in full riot gear. They did a full search of my property. They said it was for burglary. So they took all my electronic devices. They have all been taken away. I was taken to a police station in Great Manchester where I got a charge of burglary.
We've all got a past. Some of us have got a worse past than others, right? He's clearly got a past. And clearly, let me just see if that's in focus. Clearly, whether he was charged or convicted or not, for the police to issue a manhunt over that tells me that something definitely happened. A report was made by 2 females, not only 1, 2, right? So that kind of brings me to be thinking, like, why is a guy who's clearly got a past like that, why is he picking on me and trying to expose me?
Now, I would agree with most people that everybody does have a past, but for it to be the past means you actually have to have stopped doing it, and it isn't current or in the present. When your last court appearance was for May 2025 for filming at a prison known as Spring Hill, it kind of defeats the object of it being the past. But what is very interesting is Curtis Arnold gives us an insight into his way of thinking, which is, if you have a dirty past, or even a current one, it's best to surround yourself with people, fans, subscribers and followers. So then, in his own words, when the SHIT does hit the fan, you've got plenty of people to deny it and cover for you.
If I was in his shoes, I'd be keeping my mouth shut, and I wouldn't be doing that. In fact, I'd be trying to make as many friends as possible in the game, so that when the shit came out, at least you've got people around you to go, do you know what? He's been a good guy to me. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Everyone's got a past.
But as Curtis gives advice to career criminals about how to hide your past and what to do, it seems his association with Charlie Veitch is also having a bit of backlash. The other question you have to ask yourself is Curtis Arnold is not a small man by any means. So why would you feel that you would have to hire a man who's smaller than you to stand in front and protect you? But as Charlie Veitch feels the backlash of his actions, it now seems that he might have to hire at least 10 bodyguards. This is because on a daily basis he is now getting heckled around different towns around the UK and having to film in different locations apart from Liverpool and Manchester because of his name.
Why are you in Leeds and not Manchester? I thought that was your territory.
Oh wow, can people not travel 25 miles?
I know why.
Why is that? Well, fuck you too then, Grandad.
I'm surprised that he ran away so quickly.
Even fellow auditors have raised their concerns that something is going to happen and it's not going to be good.
This is usually Charlie Veitch's bodyguard who's just been confronted by a little fame.
Guys,
what's wrong with them?
you're going to live soon.
Strange.
Just walk along, motherfucker. Walk along, motherfucker. Have please give your mother Charlie Veitch.
Come on, Dan. Make sure you follow me, or you might never see me again. Get a job. Oh look, somebody here at home.
You fucking woman, bro. Fuck you, bro. Suck your mother Charlie Veitch.
Boys, come on, look at plates in those.
Here's will be a women who's not for
Yeah, she's in handcuffs now.
See your kids! Why are you allowed to see your kids, Charlie? Charlie, why are you allowed to see your kids? You can't see your kids!
Handcuffs for her as well. Oh, shiver me timbers. Wow, hey, let's get a close-up, and there she is. Hey, she's in the cuffs. She's in the cuffs. Hey.
Then we turn our attention to Fred, who's known as a close protection officer, yet Charlie Veitch likes to call him a bodyguard. I have never known a covert bodyguard that doesn't wear a door badge or an SIA licence, and is in the public eye, such as having a public account on X, goes on podcasts such as Liam Tuff on YouTube, is known on Twitter, is known on X, and is known on TikTok, all by your first name. Not very covert, is it?
Like if you feel like your liver hurting, that's a new sensation. If you've not trained in martial arts before, or kickboxing or boxing, you're not used to that type of a sensation. So it becomes like I was previously feeling confident, and now like someone else is taking control of my body.
Fred has also felt the backlash of fame and also the consequences of his actions, such as kung fu kicking people and chopping them in the street. The backlash of his actions are things where people have reported him to his gym and tried to get him banned, along with also calling the SIA Security Industry Authority and trying to get his licence taken off of him if it hasn't been done already. But the biggest backlash for Fred is the death threats. But I suppose that's what happens when you go into the public eye and you're recorded on a video or a video clip stating your opinions against a certain religion. And I can only imagine that religion was Islam, as it seems that Charlie Veitch, along with Fred, seem to have a problem with people that belong to Islam. Now, knowing a few Muslims myself, I will tell you this is the only religion that they will literally die for. If you wear a t-shirt saying that Jesus is gay, you could walk around all day and no one would question you or pull you up about it. But you try wearing a t-shirt that says the Prophet Muhammad is gay and see how long you last in the country. You wouldn't even make it out.
I tried to kick him wherever I could get him in his body, and it happened to be in a vulnerable part in your ribs like that, and it tends to disable you. I think punching someone in the face all the time, it might even spur them on if you don't knock them out. But when you get kicked somewhere like in your organs or in your leg, it sort of demoralises you.
Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think these three are going to have something terrible happen to them as a consequence of their actions, their attitude and behaviour? Or do you think that they are, like they think they are, untouchable? Now, just to clear a few things up with regards to comments that were left on a previous video, an SHPO order is a protection order that can apply to women. This doesn't mean that it applies to children. An SHPO order can also be signed off by a judge without a hearing, which means that it won't be reported in the media or the news. Most hearings that happen in the morning up till 12 o'clock are usually the ones that are reported, as this is when the media and the newspapers attend, and preferably not in the afternoon. I will be expecting the usual comments on this video, such as previous ones, so before we get there, I'll quickly address them. I'm expecting comments such as, I love these people's work, and they're legends. My answer to that would be, Jimmy Savile raised $2 million for charity. Another comment was, I'm chasing for clout. Now here at YouTube on the channel, the Jay Slater video hit 637,000 views in 4 days, and last week I did 6.6 million views on one video just on TikTok. So with regards to chasing clout, I think we're past that point. Don't forget to smash subscribe, smash the like button too. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, you think so? I'm a bit worried personally. Because there's a video going about where, you know, I said the wrong things about a certain religion or whatever. Yeah, me, yeah. So, yeah, so because a lot of people were sharing it about, and then I've been receiving, you know, the other standard threats that you get.
I told you! Get the fuck away from me! Hello? Leave me alone! There's some people. Are they coming up on us? You know what? The police have said that's enough now.